Hey guys, what is going on? Back here for another game review and for my first game review of 2021. Holy shit. While this isn't a new game that I'm talking about, this is a game, or a franchise I should say, that I finally started getting to as of recently. It's about damn time too, I should say. Now, of course, by the title screen, if you guys could not tell, I'm here to review Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And while this is the fifth Metal Gear game written and directed by Hideo Kojima, this is the prequel to the entire franchise. Also, before I continue, I feel I should mention this as well. Before I played and beat Metal Gear Solid 3, I had never beaten a single game in the franchise. Please don't kill me. I had definitely played 2 when I was a kid, but I had stopped after the first hour, and you all could probably imagine why, for the time being. Anyways, with that being said, after years, and I mean years of being told just how incredible this game is, I finally played it, and I have one question to ask myself. How have I gone on for 28 years of my life and have not played this or any of these games? Because holy shit, this game. Starting off with the plot. Now, I am fully aware that this game has been out for over a decade, but for the sake of those who haven't played this game, I'm going to be vague when it comes to the story. So, in Metal Gear Solid 3, we follow Naked Snake, who is sent out on a mission to rescue a Russian rocket scientist, sabotage an experimental weapon, and take out someone very close to him. What I'm giving you all is essentially the bare minimum in terms of the story, because trust me, if you haven't played this game like I did before I started playing this thing, the less you know, the better. Getting into everything I liked, or I should say, loved. First of all, starting off with the story of this game. Wow. The story of Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of the most immersive, investing, suspenseful, and emotional games I have played. It's a story that involves an apprentice and their master, an excellent fusion of real-life politics and fiction, a Bond-like style, especially in the intro credits, and the ending that had me choked up in tears. There are some over-the-top sequences, but how they're done honestly had my jaw dropped multiple times. Just the cinematics in general are downright incredible. And with any Hideo Kojima game, there is some weird stuff. One scene in particular is just crazy. Not to mention it's full of crazy twists and turns. At one particular moment, I thought I was all done. Then another reveal happened and I literally said out loud, "Kojima, you brilliant bastard." To add on with the story, the characters and the relationships were terrific. The relationships that Snake has with Major Zero, Paramedic, Ocelot, the boss, and Eva, I thought were absolutely amazing. Now, of course, there's more characters that I guarantee you guys will point out, but those are the ones that stand out to me. When it comes to Snake and the boss, the conversations that they have over the course of the game have very relevant themes that honestly I feel like hold up today. With Snake and Eva, I love their banter so much, and I loved how Snake saw right through Eva. Snake and Ocelot had this rivalry that I can't wait to see how it's explored in future games, and I couldn't get enough of it. And there was one particular part with Ocelot that had me clapping so much. But honest to God, guys, some of my favorite moments within this game were actually the conversations between Snake and Paramedic. Their conversations about films had me either smiling or laughing my ass off. In particular, Paramedic brings up James Bond. All I'm gonna say is this at the end had me cracking the hell up. Again, I'm leaving a lot out, but trust me, this is a game that you have to experience. And also, I feel like I should mention too that the voice acting is absolutely fantastic as well, especially from David Hayter as Naked Snake. I could also go on and mention the voices of Ocelot, Big Boss, Eva, and many others. But simply put, the voice acting all around is, like I mentioned, fantastic. One particular aspect of the game that I absolutely loved was the gameplay. Now, like I mentioned beforehand, I have played Metal Gear Solid 2 a little bit, and I have played stealth games beforehand, but I gotta say, how the stealth is implemented here was not only suspenseful as hell, but terrific. One of the best things about the stealth was the camouflage. I loved how, depending on where you're at in the game in terms of location, you had to pick out just the right camo. Pick out the right outfit and the right face paint, and you blend right in. However, pick out the wrong outfit and you stand out like a sore thumb, and then you hear this famous sound effect. Stepping into this franchise after so long, I underestimated the stealth system so much. Many times, even when I had the right outfit, I was always on the edge of my seat hoping that I would not get caught. Trying to get in a headshot with the tranquilizer to get a soldier down immediately, or shooting them down in the body anywhere once, then waiting for the drop, and once more, not getting caught in the process. And if you do get caught, you either take out the rest of them, which I don't recommend by the way, or you hide until your alert meter goes away, being even more careful than ever before. Adding on to the gameplay, one of the things that I liked a lot was how they used the healing system. Depending on the wound that you have to treat the wound in just the right way. This is a mechanic that could have gone either way, but how it's implemented here was actually really cool. For example, to heal a broken bone, you bandage it and use a splint, or for a bullet wound, you use a knife, disinfectant, and bandage. There are other wounds that you can heal, and while they are quite easy to take care of, this is something that I recommend you be careful of going around to certain areas. Because trust me, don't take it for granted, guys. One thing that I will touch upon briefly is the graphics and the overall look of the game. This is an HD remaster of Metal Gear Solid 3, and even though the original release is back in 2004, the HD remaster does look damn good. The character models look great, and the environments look great too, and the art direction, by the way, does a great job of immersing you within these environments. Another aspect of the game I loved was the music, even going down to the actual sound effects of the game. The main score of this game gets my blood pumping just even thinking about it. And by the way, the music is done by Harry Gregson Williams. Now, if that name does not ring a bell, you may know a movie he scored called The Martian. Yes, that guy. The score has aspects of suspense, some comedy, believe it or not, drama, and even heartbreak, especially in the end. I mean, wow. On to my negatives. I only have one tiny issue. Now, the issue that I have isn't really an issue, as it's more of a slight annoyance that doesn't take away anything from this game. Something that I'll do when I take out a guard with a tranquilizer gun is that I'll take out their radio so that when they wake up, they cannot call for backup. Sometimes, and this is even when I'm aiming right at the radio, guys, it doesn't destroy it for some reason until I reposition myself. Again, it's nothing big at all, but it's something that I wanted to address. So overall, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is more than just a game. This felt like a spy epic. From the engaging story, incredible cinematics, suspenseful gameplay, the fantastic score, graphics that hold up to this day, so many jaw-dropping moments, and an ending that got me choked up to say the least, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is a masterpiece. All in all, I am easily, without a doubt, giving Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater a 10 out of 10. If you guys have not played this game, and you love stealth games, and you have a PS3, go out and buy it now. Alrighty guys, and that is going to wrap it up for my review of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Please comment down, let me know below, what did you guys think of this game? Did you love it, or did you hate it? If so, really, but please let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat and Stardust still. If you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames are in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for whenever the latest video of mine goes live. If you guys want to see any of my previous 2 reviews, please click on the left or right side of the screen. And of course, until my next review, I will see you guys next time.